game with Just Rosie from Autocraft, one of her friends, and I hear a
Mhm.
knock on my door. And at first, I think there's no way anyone's coming to knock on my door on a Sunday afternoon. I don't really know anyone in the area, and I don't really have any local friends. And even if I did, they would know better than to just knock, right? So I ignored it. I figured it was
Mhm.
for someone else. Another 30 seconds later, I hear another knock at the door. I'm like, this is weird. Now I have to go check. So I go check and I open the door, and there's this guy that's about my height, probably 5'10" to 6 foot, like
Mhm.
pale, drawn face, bloodshot eyes. He was looking really nervous. He's kind of looking like he's a little freaked out. He's
Run.
asking for someone named Jesse, and I'm like, nobody here named Jesse is here. No one here lives. No one. There's no one here by name Jesse. No, it's just me. It's like, no, he's here.
Mhm.
He gave me this address. He's here. I'm like, no, he's not here. There's no one here named Jesse. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, wait a minute, Jesse was the previous tenant.
Mhm.
About this time,
Oh.
this guy shows up down below and says, Derek, down here. And he's like, where you been, man? And so I'm like, are you Jesse? He's like, yeah, sorry, I was a previous tenant. He didn't. There was a mix-up in communication. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then I notice he takes Derek around the back behind the building. And on the
Uh-huh.
backside of the building is trees and a fence. And so I'm like, this is really weird. There's something sus about this. So I walk
Very
off.
weird, very sus.
Right. So I walk up out my balcony and I can kind of hear, and I hear things like money and time delayed and different things. I'm like, this is weird. So I call the police.
Okay.
So I come back to my mic. I'm like, hang on, gotta call the police. And I mute it again. And all I can hear through the headset on my desk is, what's going on? So I call the police. I explain the situation. And they're like, this might have sounded like it's a deal. I'm like, maybe it is. Who knows? So I get off the phone with the police, and I'm sifting through my recycling bin because I remembered I'd gotten junk mail for Jesse earlier. So I find a couple pieces of junk mail, and I walk outside. I'm like, "Hey, Jesse, are you here? Are you here?" And he like trepidatiously, cautiously pokes his head around the corner of the building, like, "Yes." I'm like, you, I keep getting your mail. Here's some of your mail. It shows up. He's like, "Oh, thanks." I'm like, "Did you not do a forwarding address at USPS?" He's like, "I didn't know you could." So I explained to him the whole thing. He says, and in the last year, I've gotten, I don't know, your voter registration card, your vehicle registration information. I think I got a check that I returned back to AmFam for insurance like a couple months ago. And the last one made his eyes go wide. And I'm like, and I made it up. So I don't know anything about that. But he looks surprised. I'm like, if you give me your address, I can forward anything else that comes on. And they didn't go to the post office and add a forwarding. He's like, oh, that would be fantastic. So he gives me his address. And he's 30 minutes away, drive time.
Wow.
I'm like, what's going on here? That's bizarre. So I get back. So we exchange pleasantries a little bit. I excuse myself, go back, and I sit down. And I start playing games. I'm like, guys, I think I just busted a drug deal. About
Ah.
30, 40 minutes later, a cop calls my phone, and he gets information. So is this a drug bust? Yeah, this is the deal we've been looking for a while. Now the super ironic thing about this whole thing is, while this was going on, the game I was playing at that time was Schedule One.
Oh, that's funny. That's actually funny. I
So the entire time I'm busting a drug deal while I'm playing a game about being a drug dealer.
like that somebody did the clap.
Oh.
Yeah. Oof indeed. I'm busy buying food to I'm too busy buying food to buy